The other people.
What's your shirt say, by the way?
Just do the title of it could be the baby rebuttal.
Baby rebuttal. I like them.
All right, so there you go. It's
okay.
Ounce.
I like it.
So
I like it.
New York's hottest club, Ounce.
I do like it. But let me ask you this question: as far as the
oh yeah, I'm wearing that today too. We're like twins.
How often do you wash it?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, so I wear, depends on the day. So this is the one that I wear out in public now.
See, I can't wear those because of my
you get the ear thing. Yeah. So that's the one I wear out in public just because it's like 95% or whatever.
It's thicker too, isn't it?
But I keep this one on most of the time because if I run into someone and I don't have that like with me, like I'm in the office right now.
Yeah.
If I just want to go to the bathroom and have to meet people, just throw it on.
Yeah,
we're in good shape. But I saw, and I read an article that said that they tested all these out, and this was worse than not having one at all.
I've read that.
Which is like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It's like it's worse to cover your mouth than not to cover your mouth when you cough or something.
I don't understand that.
I mean, it's keeping.
It's something. It might be 5%, but that's better than 0%.
Breathing on my hand, I don't feel my air coming out.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's the most effective in the world, but it's better than
nothing.
Not having one.
Yeah, yeah. I will say this now. I did venture out last night. Victoria and I did venture out last night to the movie theater.
How was that experience?
We were the only people in the movie theater.
Oh, that's nice.
And we saw the new Bill and Ted movie.
How was that experience?
I mean, it's not, it's silly. It's about what you'd expect, but it's okay. It's fun. It was a lighthearted movie. It's what I expected. I will say this was the first movie where I actually thought Keanu Reeves looked old.
I was wondering.
He was supposed to look old. So yesterday was his birthday.
Happy birthday, Keanu.
He was 56 years old. So yeah, we went there. We were the only one, and I assumed we would be the only ones there because they're only running 30% anyway.
I would go to the movies if I was the only person there.
We were the only two. But see, also, it was actually cheaper to go to the movie than it was like if we rented it. It was like 10. Well, I guess it would be cheaper. It was like $10 to rent it. And I think it was like 12 for both of us to go. But we hadn't been to a movie since Jumanji back in February. And
had to be better than that.
And we were just like, well, something to do. No one was there. And it didn't look like anyone else was at any other movie as well. Like we didn't see another customer there.
Oh, that sounds like the old movie theater that I used to work at before the.
Which the sad thing about a lot of the movie theaters now is a lot of the ones they've closed down, and they're going to be closed down for good. So I do not think the theater movie business will ever, I'm not going to say ever recover, but in the foreseeable future, I think it's going to be mainly digital platforms and stuff taking over for a while.
Who's had a small resurgence lately is the drive-in theaters.
Yes.
There's a lot of bands and comedians who are doing the drive-in circuit too, at least during the summer. I mean, you can do that. Because my sister then went and saw like an act. It was down near you guys.
Okay.
It was near Roanoke.
Okay.
Towards Roanoke. But yeah, they went and saw a band there, and there was one in Stevens City, Virginia, one like New Bern, North Carolina.
I put in New Bern. It looked like a pretty nice coastal town.
Oh, so it's okay.
Because it was like it's like I guess northeast North Carolina. I can't remember now, but it looked. I applied for a job there. Hey, Lacey. I applied for a job there one time, and it looked like a pretty, like a nice little coastal town.
Nice.
So, yeah. But I did notice that the Bill and Ted had made the majority of the money that those movies had made were from the drive-in theater.
That makes sense.
That was pretty interesting. But
now that I've got a massive car, I could just load a bunch of people in there, and we could go.
Yeah. Well, I'm also thinking about, I don't know if it would happen, but, since I do have some ties to the movie theater down here, I could also, thought about, I don't know how, I probably wouldn't do it now, but I could also, get a small screening of some of these short films and stuff. We're going to turn The Father into a short film as well, but I do want to send that to you somehow. Maybe I can just put it private and send you the link on YouTube, and you can give me your thoughts or some. I need some. I've got some questions as far as like the score goes on it, and maybe some placements of some clips and some things like that. So I'd like for you to take a look at that.
Yeah, send it my way. I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
But yeah, we've had a good discussion today. We're almost at the 28-minute mark. Let's see. Let's see. Was there was anything else? No, there wasn't a lot on the agenda today. I know we're filming we're filming tomorrow with Victoria, and we have a standalone sketch that we're probably going to film this coming week, where I'm going to play like a Fonz-like character. I think I'd mentioned this to you a few weeks. The only thing we have to do is get the bike pegs. Do you know what those are? Little bike pegs.
I always wanted those.
Yeah, so I gotta go to Walmart or Target and get those. And then after that, now I'm thinking I might slick back my hair. I'm not sure. I might do that.
Would you ever dye it like dark brown?
I have dyed it dark brown, and I've dyed it black before.
If you dyed it black, you'd look like a vampire.
Well, it was funny. Terry had dyed it black back in 2004, and her mom had like a huge tub, like a huge bathtub. So it was easier for like her just to fill the tub up and me dunk my head down in there to like clean it out, then because it like we were afraid it was going to stain the shower. Mm-hmm. So we were just like, well, if you got a bunch of bubbles and stuff in the tub, I mean, this is just their thought process at the time. Whenever all the dye came out, the tub was jet black.
I was gonna say, how'd that work out?
I mean, it had ring around the tub. I mean, we scrubbed it, but still, it was like jet black. And when I went to London, my hair was dyed jet black.
Oh, okay.
And I had that black. I don't know if did you ever see when I had that black fake leather jacket, the black one?
I know the brown one.
The red one.
Or the red one, yeah.
I had a black one before, and it was shiny and black, but it was fake leather. And so I had that on, dark jet black hair, pale skin, and we were in London. So
you probably fit in pretty well in London.
Perfectly.
You were like train spotting out there.
Well, all the guys would come over to Talitha and Tawana and Talina, and they would hit on them because they liked like curvier girls in London.
Oh, okay.
Those girls, were curvier than most Londoners, I guess. That was always, hey Leslie. So that was always pretty interesting. So you have anything to add to the show?
Kentucky Derby this weekend. Let's go.
Yes. What was his name? Authentic?
Authentic. It's a $3 million race, and if it wins, I get nothing.
But you've got an 8-1 chance, right?
8-1.
8-1 chance.
8-1. Let's go.
So thanks everyone for tuning in. We will be back in just a few moments with an episode of On the Movies. This concludes another episode of The Other People Show. I'm Adam.
Jake.
And we will see you all later. See you, man.
See you.
See you guys.